Morning, Morten. Good to speak to you, and nice to meet you here.
Likewise. And, I had a little difficulties with you, and you know why? Because you have been with Koenig and Bauer, and when I looked at your LinkedIn profile, and also for trying to figure out what you were doing, Koenig and Bauer, I missed that you changed from packaging to commercial, right? So when I found you presenting the both the Varijet, but also the what's it called, the other one you have, the big one you have.
Yeah. So let's say this commercial on my title basically is not about the commercial printing. It's about the commercial part of product management. So there's probably a bit of misleading in the title. Probably would have been chosen better. But actually, I had change. I had been at Koenig Bauer for 8 years. Then I joined over to Koenig Bauer to have there the product management for the SPC, Corajet, and Varijet. And then I switched back, and we made a decision within Koenig Bauer that the product management has to be on a broader scale. So we made it kind of a split of the product management. There we have the technical part of product management, which leads a colleague, and I lead all the commercial things in the product management and also the go-to-market topic. So that's the reason I have this commercial topic on my title, and sorry for making me even more confusing about it.
But, I would just have like two horns and saying that, okay, I'm stupid here, sorry about that.
No. You're not the only one, I have to say. We probably have to rephrase or rethink about the title at a certain point, but I have to say,
despite
commercial.
Despite this, Oliver, one thing that it is also clear evidence of is that if you look at Koenig and Bauer as a company, the wide spectrum of products and services that you offer is amazing. I don't know if you heard it, but when I spoke to the people from Canon, I mean, they're extending their inkjet line to be a very broad inkjet line. But if you look at Koenig & Bauer, from flexoprint to banknotes to digital packaging to offset packaging, I mean, you have such a big line of products, and it's one of the big players in the industry. So obviously, there's a lot of things to handle, I guess, right?
Yeah, basically, I would say, or I would suppose, Koenig Bauer is the one-stop shop for packaging. We as you mentioned it or phrased it already, we do offset printing from small size to super size format. We have CI flexo presses. We do corrugated digitally via the Koenig Bauer joint venture, and we have it also on flexo. We do digital rotojet. We do, let's say, in the folding carton market, we have the Varijet 106 with a sheet fed base, and we have the rotojet, which is let's say web based. We do marking and coding. We do glass. We do metal. We do die cutters and photo gluers. So basically, we are the one-stop shop for packaging from more or less all the applications we have.
And when you say that, I like that for many reasons. First of all, I think that it's always easier for people when they have a one-stop shop, of course. But I also think there's another thing to it, and that shows the diversity of print. In commercial print, sometimes people are thinking it's a dying business, but it's a changing business, right? And when you talk about printing on glass, on cans, on paper, on board, and all these kind of things, it just shows that the market is changing from not just printing on paper, but printing on a variety of substrates, right?
Yeah, it's really the variety. Basically, one of the sub-slogans we had or internally is we bring ink to a substrate, no matter which substrate it is. If it's, let's say, glass on Kaman, where we do hollow containers, and all the packaging stuff we do. And besides that, printing goes even beyond. I heard also in the Canon colleagues that have interior decoration. We are, let's say, very strong in the decor printing industry for flooring and furniture decorates, as I would say, kind of a market leader for single pass inkjet in this kind of flooring and furniture decorating. And this is a market which is probably not even thought about in the public audience. So down there, and if you talk to, let's say, your friends, which are probably not exposed to the graphic arts industry, they think, well, printing might probably be a tough market. And probably it is a tough market, but you just go through a supermarket and you see everything is printed.
Yeah,
and
that's
you
true.
stay printed for quite a long while, and you walk over a flooring decorate and it's printed. You have your clothing, your gear, your textiles, all this printed. So print is really stronger than a lot of people think.
True. Your work, when it is not commercial print, and you're still, so basically, tell me a little bit about what you do, and we also have to talk a little bit about what to expect from you guys at Drupa. I saw that both Ralf Samek and also Dr. Pleske was at the PreDrupa event yesterday, but I came from the US yesterday, so I have still not heard what they brought to the table, but maybe you know.
Let's say I'm a bit, I shouldn't say disconnected, but at this point, but we will show a lot of solutions around in the packaging industry. As mentioned, we are the one-stop shop for packaging. We will show a fully featured packaging workflow on the show, including digital solutions, including AI-based digital solutions for packaging, as well as printing, die cutting, folding, gluing. So basically, from the white plain sheet of paper down to a fully ready, fully embellished box, basically. This will be one of the main key roles we show there. Apart from that, and I want to point this out, we also work on the artificial intelligence and digitalization quite heavily. And we will also, show something very important thing here in order to help our customers to differentiate and also to help our final end clients really to differentiate with solutions based on digital solutions for
one of the things track. One of the things I've always been intrigued by when I speak to you and your colleagues is that Koenig and Bauer is, I think you're still the oldest of the, let's say, the offset manufacturers, but I think that you may be one of the companies that have the best and clearest focus on the future, because you have you collaborate with HP, you have collaboration with Durst, you have your own rotor development, you have a lot of development in offset space, of course, but you have also started investing a lot in the let's say in the finishing space of it. But you have a lot of things that people don't know so much about. That is also using AI for energy programs with your customers. That is not just Koenig, but basically giving a wider. How difficult? You work for Koenig Bauer. How difficult is it sometimes to have a portfolio that is so broad and then bring everything to market?
Well, I'd say this way. I think we have a quite intelligent business unit structure where we say we have the special printing solutions, we have metal and common, for example, also banknote, but this is not regarding packaging. And then we have a sheet fed division, and I'm myself within the digital map fed division. So I'm not on corporate level, I'm digital map fed. So we concentrate all these knowledges about the different applications in these different business units. However, we also have a kind of a group-wide product management team, that's exchanging ideas, exchanging developments, and exchanging also what could be the best solution for the customers. And apart from that, we also do kind of group sales that is also again above the business units in order to coordinate the go-to-market. So I think we are quite good in doing the special things for the simple applications, having the dedicated solutions for the dedicated applications the business unit addresses. However, we also have this group approach where we say, okay, dear Mr. Big packaging customer, what's your problem today? And we as Koenig and Bauer as a group definitely can solve it.
Must be fun working there.
It is fun. Yeah. I'm now 12 years with the company. It's more or less, I shouldn't say all day challenge, but it's always it is challenging. On the other hand, it is also a big fun. And if you have the chance to bring a company with that heritage of Koenig and Bauer. We are founded 1817, and getting there the digital spirit being driven forward, heading the RotaJet product for a while, then joining the Koenig Bauer joint venture, bringing the VariJet somehow forward, and we show this press live on Drupa as well. I think that's a real. I shouldn't say an adventure, but it is a pretty cool task in order to bring this digital spirit forward. And we are more than 200 years old, and we want to be probably 400 years old. And so therefore we have to change, and being, let's say, part of a team that drives the change is I would say, fantastic.
Yeah, but that was also when I said before that I think that looking at the older companies, that I think that you are very forward-looking, because I look very much forward to. I have seen the VariJet in your labs in Radebeul, but I look forward to see it finished and up and running with a client where you can see the productivity that you have worked hard for many years about doing that. But one thing is seeing the machine and the productivity it does, but it also shows the dedication for the future that you talk about. That is maybe in a wider perspective, maybe more interesting, really, because this seems to be only the first collaboration between you and Durst, right?
It is a collaboration. Yeah, we have formed a joint venture in 2019, and it was a pleasure to be one of the drivers also of this thing inside. And I think we're already going one step beyond. We have established digital printing, we install presses, we have a collaboration, as you mentioned, with Durst and with HP, thinking about how can we digitize this printing market. However, we go a step beyond already with the group of Sandra Wagner, who's driving our digitalization department, basically, and thinking about how can we benefit as Koenig and Bauer, and how can we benefit from our customers' perspective, how can we really say help the customers to go forward with software solution and AI-based solutions. And that's probably even a next step. So it is really good for me and trustworthy to know that we have already the next step in mind.
I would say that I share your view on Sandra Wagner. I had the pleasure of having her at our non-event in Copenhagen 2 years ago, and I was deeply fascinated about her knowledge and also the journey that she's responsible for within your company. I also saw that she gave an interview to I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, where she was talking about, about the journey that Koenig and Bauer is on, and how the digital transformation takes place within your company. And I must also say that when I listen to her and I think about the size of a company like Koenig Bauer, it's not an easy task, right? I mean, it's something that requires a lot of work, right?
She has a very dedicated group, let's say this. First, she's extremely dedicated. Second, her group is extremely dedicated. And it's, let's say, it's hard to find an appointment with her, actually. But if you have the chance to have an appointment, it is really quite fruitful. And we see, I think at PreDrupa, we're going to see first interesting stuff. We benefit already from the solutions. And if we, let's say, talk about the service topics we also address on PreDrupa, we also see solutions based on the Sandra Wagner solutions also for service that help our customers again to, let's say, getting better service and let's say, running the presses higher efficiency and let's say, better maintenance, whatever.
Fantastic. Oliver, anything you want to add? Because we are in the last minute here. So I was just wondering.
Already?
Yeah. Time flies by, right? It's good to come.
Time flies.
Yeah.
So first, I want to welcome you on the Koenig and Bauer booth at PreDrupa. We're going to show interesting and threading solutions out of different markets. One thing is definitely packaging. The other thing is also we show show cars of the next generation digital solutions for specific markets. Also digital and digital printing and also downstream finishing. So really it would be absolute pleasure to host you on our booth, and we're looking forward having a successful PreDrupa 2024.
I look very much forward to that. By the way, will you also be at in Radebeul when you have the Koenig Bauer Durst open house?
Unfortunately, not. It doesn't work out because actually I'm not responsible for the Koenig about Durst venture anymore. So therefore, it's Daniel Velema's show basically.
Oliver, you could just hop in just for a beer and say hi, right? That's what I'm asking, right?
I would love to do it. I would love to do.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for your time here, and I look forward to see you next time. Thank you very much, and say hi to everybody at Koenig Bauer that I know. Right?
See you, PreDrupa. Thank you. Take care.
Bye.